Skeleton Crew. Let's go.
I honestly think it's really fun.
It's really good.
Yeah, I think it's really sweet.
I think it's the most fun Disney Star Wars thing they've done.
Whoa, that's strong.
Fun.
Wow.
I said fun, right? Not the best, but fun. Like I think Mando. See, the thing with Mando is that Mando is hit and miss. Like Mando can have an awesome episode and have followed up by an awesome episode, and then have 2 episodes that are just like, and then again, and then it picks up, and we have awesome stuff. This is a lot of fun, man. And I watched it, and then my daughter was like, "Hey, did you watch that Skeleton Crew that came out?" It's like, she asked me, when was it? Was it yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon? Because I watched it yesterday. So so I told her, oh, it was yesterday afternoon after I came back from work, and I was like, I watched like half of the first episode this morning, and I told her, and I was like, I think you would like it. I think this is like baby's first Star Wars, and in a good way. I mean it. I don't mean it to sound like this is like the other show that they did. Like this is not like the Disney Junior show with Yoda and the little like baby Jedis. This is like your real, like this is your Goonies to Star Wars.
Absolutely.
And it was a lot of fun. Everyone, like all the kid characters are good actors. Like I haven't seen anything like they're kids. They're playing kids, and I love the little Max Rebo kid, Neil. He's so cute.
Absolutely,
it's great, and everyone's good. And then you got the girl, and then you got like family drama with that going on, and the dad trying to like single dad, like really good dynamic. And then they're over in like planet Suburbia, and no one knows about it. It's so good. It's so different. It's different and good in a it's different in a good way. Like here I am, grumpy old man. I hate Star Wars. No, I really
no,
do. I really don't. I'm not part of that crew. But I really liked it, man. I really did. There's heart. The show has heart, and it's fun. I think the designs are great. Like the alien designs. Like we've gotten aliens from like the little alien from the Michael Jackson thing, and like from Captain EO. And then we got that other race from Rebels, and like that we've never seen in live action. So now we're getting like they're truly now expanding what the universe is. And if I have one negative, is that I really don't like that Disney is very inconsistent with the length of their shows. Like one episode is 48 minutes and then the other one's 30. And, why not just standardize it and make everything 1 hour or make everything 45 minutes?
It kind of just ends. Yeah.
Yeah. And because it just feels like it needed more time to cook. And and you're just cutting the episode right there and just like, no, I want more. That's been a criticism that I've had for Disney Star Wars since the TV show started. But it's like, yeah, man, standardize it. Penguin's an hour and 5 minutes. Like, and as much as I dunked on Rings of Power, again, everything's an hour. Like, why not just standardize it? Don't do one episode's 45 minutes, one episode's 38 minutes, one episode's 32 minutes, one episode's an hour, one episode's 28 minutes. Don't do that. Just give me a full length episode, but other than that, man, finally, I don't want I'm not yelling Star Wars is back, but we have new Star Wars that is fun, and I am hoping for the best that they don't She-Hulk it, but I don't think they will. I think there seems to be something special in this show. And this show does tie into the Mando movie, right?
Yeah, because you're talking about 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi, so you're
Right.
getting close to that timeline.
Yep. Cool. But yeah, man. But what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's super fun, super adventurous. It does give me like a little bit of that Goonies kind of feeling a little bit. It doesn't have a very strong Star Wars traditional feel to it, and that's okay. Like I think that's the thing of when I say that most people view it as a negative.
Right.
Like sometimes when people think of Star Wars, like they think their strength is just nostalgia. Always the old, the old, old. It's respectful of the old stuff from what I've seen so far.
Yeah.
It's nothing that it's like undoing something from the past from what we're seeing, and that's all I've asked for. But I also like to see something refreshing, and so
It
far,
is. Yeah.
that's the direction that I've seen to be going. It's a genre piece within Star Wars, and that's okay. That's a good thing. I think. There's definitely some mystery still involved, which is also like good for
Yeah.
television. Like if you're going to have a TV show, you need to have some type of hook that makes me go, "Huh, I want to know about more about this," or "I don't know." And some of the best things about Star Wars has always been like the theories of things, and that's something that a lot of people, when like The Force Awakens came out, they really were like having fun of like, "Ooh, I wonder who this is, and I wonder what's gonna happen here." And obviously we know how it ended, but regardless, I think that's a good pull, especially for television more than even film.
Right.
And that's what they're doing here with this. Like Jude Law's character, for example, it's not as clear cut as I think as people would like it to be.
No.
I don't think it would be healthy for us to come on the show and say, I'm gonna speculate X, Y, and Z and start doing too soon. I think to do that because people will start getting too excited and come up with their own belief of what something is, and then get disappointed when it's not that. Because who, as much people like to say, I knew it, I told you so. I'm telling you right now, most people are close but inaccurate in their predictions when it comes to these kinds of things because we're not the writers. We're not in the writers' room. You and I have a good pulse on how the industry works and moves. We make pretty
Right.
good predictions on those things. But at the end of the day, on a creative basis, that's a hard one to look at. A lot of really good creatives involved in this, like you mentioned, John Watts being obviously
Yeah.
the director of Spider-Man, Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man No Way Home. So all the Tom Holland Spider-Man independent films. He directed all of them. He is the showrunner for this. You also have on the directing table, Bryce Dallas Howard is going to be back on this as well,
I saw that.
directing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a huge pull. This is why, like, when you gave the Mando comparison, that's how I felt about it. I think Mando leans more into the nostalgia of it,
Yeah.
and this is more of just like the youth fun, and that's okay. Again, genre.
Right.
You need to have that variety. If everything felt like Mando or everything felt like Andor, then I think that would be a dangerous place to be.
I
But
agree.
if you can be good in their own respects, and that's what we're watching. I hope I don't eat my words.
Oh
I hope I
no,
don't come
bro. I
back on
hope
this
not.
and my heart is broken and it's horrible. But I'm trying not to get too excited. But it's like,
Cautiously
it's like
optimistic.
cautiously optimistic. It's like when you're getting to know somebody, you're like, this seems like a nice person. That's kind of how I'm feeling with this show. Seems good, seems nice. Trying to get too excited. Don't want to get heartbroken,
You
but
don't want to pile on the baggage at the end.
you don't want all the baggage at the end. Oh, geez, here we go. So let's hope that our Star Wars is something that we both love, and let's hope that we continue to love what
Yeah.
they're doing with the show as it goes on. 2 episodes so far, good.
Yeah, I really liked it, man. It was very charming. Yeah, different in a good way. Like you don't have to always lean into Luke and what
Yeah.
what we know, right? You can make a new story and make it make it feel fresh, and also make it feel Star Wars. Like the kids are, it's like, oh, I saw your bike. It's totally wizard, and all that. Like they're playing on the Star Wars nostalgia, but at the same time giving us something new, and I appreciate it,
Yeah.
and I really like it, man. Like I like, again, I was like, no issues now, and there's enough mystery to it to keep me hooked, because it's like, oh, where's like this planet is supposed to not exist, and
Right.
like, was this planet not affected by the Empire at all? Like, was this
Well, it's
planet
supposed to be
hidden?
more closer to the Rise of the Republic and stuff. So I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, was this planet like that? Yeah, like Rise of the New Republic. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I want more for sure. Yeah, and again, yeah, cautiously optimistic. So far, I think those two episodes were really good. Um, this is the first time that I'm watching a show on Disney Plus with ads since I switched down.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little bit of a slog, but it's worth to have the Hulu stuff there too. So it's like, you know what, I'll take the hit. I watched my One Punch Man, that was great, and there's more stuff to watch. So I'll circle back to a few things that I haven't watched that's on Hulu. So yeah, man, good stuff. I really do hope that they keep it going.